Uh, Terrifier 3 review. So, I don't know what the fucking thumbnail title is, but it'll be whatever. Terrifier 3 review. So basically, this is literally probably my favorite Terrifier movie. Out of, well, I like it more than Terrifier 2 in like two ways. One, it's more gory. I like a lot of gore and stuff in movies, and I like how kills are more worked on and how they put more effect into the kills. And that's why I like it for one reason. Second will probably be, I'd say art, because he looks more creepy, and plus he's wearing a Santa Claus outfit, which is cool and creepy at the same time. So those are my two reasons why. Well, another reason could be the story too. I liked how the whole movie really based on Sienna and her aunt and stuff. It's like the second one, but they didn't really base a whole lot on Sienna's mother. They didn't really base a relationship on her that much, but Brianna's a lot more nicer than her mom is, obviously. So the opening kills are, they're fucking disturbing and gruesome, I gotta say. I mean, Art didn't have to go all the way out and kill a fucking child. He didn't have to do that, but they bumped it up, and the way that he kills the mom and was, my god, it's horrible. It's horrible, but I like it. I like it because I'm fucked up. The dad really doesn't get that cool kill. He just gets an axe to the fucking neck. That's basically it. Then after he ends up killing the little girl, well, actually, you guessed that he did, because he ends up finding her in the small cabinet thing. And it fast forwards to the present of the occurrences after the second movie. But what the hell is the wrestler's name? He ends up getting killed. He gets his fucking face mauled off, and then Art gets his fucking head back on his body. It looks so out of place. And then they end up resting there for like, well, so the first one took place on 2018, and then the second one took place on 2018, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think it's 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. No, I don't know, 7 or 6, it's one of those. And then you get to the part where Sienna's out of the mental hospital or therapy after so long, and she suffered a lot, obviously. Damn fucking ads, I fucking hate them. So basically what I was going to say was, it gets to the part where these two guys enter the house, Art and the little girl's name, well, Vicky, and they end up dying. Box cutter across the fucking skull, and then he rips it down, and just nothing but a skull left. I feel like that was a cool kill. I think it's one of my favorite. They move forward, and then you get this bitch that, I hate those type of people where she tries to ask them, what have you been through, and like stuff like that. Like, I mean, who wants to tell them what the fuck? I mean, Sienna been fucking brutally stabbed and beaten by Art the Clown. Why would she want to relive those moments? You get that stupid bitch. I feel like she deserved it. I really do. I mean, it's not a real person. I'm just saying the character deserved to die. But the guy that was her boyfriend did not deserve that. It was actually cool to He was good to Jonathan, in my opinion. He was a good friend. Um, but you get to the part where Art ends up blowing up the whole fucking mall Santa shit. He ends up blowing that up, kills kids and shit. The Santa mask that he wears is so fucking creepy. Yeah. Then there's one part where he's in a bar and he acts all fucking excited to see Santa Claus and shit. It's literally the funniest shit I've ever seen. And then you get the part where he ends up, using the fire extinguisher thing to fucking freeze the body parts of the Santa Claus guy. And it literally looks like, when the blood's coming out, it literally looks like, it's like chocolate. It literally looks like chocolate. But he ends up dying. Rips off his fucking beard and shit and takes it. And then you get to the part where they're in the shower having sex, like wasting water and shit. Like, why? Art ends up coming through with a fucking chainsaw. Ends up sliced. He fucks them up. I'm not gonna go into detail because that'll take too long. But let's just say they end up getting their parts cut up, and the guy ends up getting his rear end chainsawed in. Yeah, that's yeah. Then you get the final showdown between Sienna and Art the Clown, but I gotta say something real quick. The rat kill is kind of overdue. Okay, they shoved the fucking tube into the ant's throat. They forced it, and they put rats through her fucking throat, and they sliced it. I feel like it's a little overdue, but it's still cool in a kind of way, because I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. But yeah, there's a part where Sienna ends up getting the sword thing. She ends up killing Vicky, and I guess Vicky ends up possessing, or the little girl ends up possessing Art the Clown. That's why he was able to not die, because she has regeneration, which makes a lot of sense. Also, like the dream sequence with Sienna where it shows the demon making her armor thing that she wore in Terrifier 2 and Mary. But Sienna ends up, I don't know if Sienna ends up beating him. I mean, in my opinion, I think it was a draw. But Gabby ends up falling through the hell abyss, and Art ends up escaping, and Sienna says she's going to end up finding her, which maybe the fourth movie will be her finding her, hopefully. I don't know when it will take place, but it shows Art the Clown get on a bus, and then, yeah. So, I can't wait for Terrifier 4. I'm really, excited for that one. Hopefully it'll do as good as Terrifier 3 did. But yeah. In my opinion, this was a very good movie. Based on the kills, the story and stuff. A lot of people say these movies are fucking stupid, but you gotta realize they have story in them. It's just not killing people. And plus, it's a slasher. What do you expect? It's a slasher. But if I had to give this movie a rating after a year, I watched it recently, so I'd probably give it I don't remember what I gave it last time, probably a 10. I give it a 9, because I really like the movie. I like the story, I like the characters, obviously the kills. The second movie made a lot of money, so that's why they have more budget and stuff, and that's how they made the kills the way they are in the third movie, so, yeah. But, yeah, that's pretty much about it, my Terrifier 3 review. And I think I'm moving on to the Conjuring movies next, so I can get those out of the way. Then I'm moving on to Friday the 13th. But, yeah, that's pretty much about it.